Hi everyone, I'm Michelangelo. Welcome to Muir Conversations with LAKSHMI-BLUEGOD Daytime Edition. We are moving along. This is now episode 341. It's still the continuation of the previous, I believe, already. Let's see, 338, 39, 40. So the previous, so one conversation with Blue God divided in four episodes. That was written on May 12, 2021. Today is April 4th, 2022, so about 11 months ago. We have, look at this, as promised. Look how amazing it's already, how quickly. Look at this. This is already bigger than my hand. So this is the jungle spinach, the spinach tree, the belay spinach that really becomes like at least 2 times my hand, each spinach leaf, fairly thick, can be used for cooking, but my favorite, this can be eaten raw, and it's thick enough to hold like a wrap. So just like fold it, beautiful in the middle, makes a beautiful wrap. I'm so excited. They're both doing well. I planted one here a month ago, one on the other side. Supposedly, it takes about a month for the roots to. When I planted it, I showed you, and I couldn't remember. I was sitting here and I said something like plug and play. I think it's cut and poke is the fun, not culinary, but plant um, gardening play in words that is used for these kind of amazing plants in the jungle that grow almost alone. Cut, poke. You literally just poke a little bit. I did it with the cane sugars. I'm going to show you. I don't know. Those are just a couple of days. I planted a bunch of cane sugars all over. Let's see if those grow. I think they will as well. I'm excited about the belly spinach. I love this spinach. I'm so grateful to be here. So, it said, your mission is not only very clear and very articulate, it is no longer hidden. Hallelujah. So, your mission is to help transform all of humanity by elevating the vibration of the collective consciousness, because you know that you are all not only interconnected, but actually and essentially one. This is why the indigenous Bribri told you the other day that you are one of them. They know, and they know that you also know. But they also know that most have forgotten almost entirely. So they stay away for the most part, and then they stay gentle when they come together, because they know that if they come on too strong, it will backfire. But that they also can no longer stay idle, but they stay gentle. One who truly knows will know that you know. And so with them, you will be able to play openly and purely, and you will feel that they are in integrity. But with others, you will have to be more cautious. You will have to remember what is really the underlying driving force that is often masking the truth of what really is. And so you will have to do with what you have. When you have a specific intention to gain based on you holding the larger picture and knowing where you are headed, you need to act accordingly. In a similar way that you have often advised to many that there are circumstances where they might want to fight back, but it is important to hold back essentially for their long-term well-being. These circumstances have always been easy for you to navigate because you remain clearly centered on the big picture and on the long term. Ultimately, you remain centered on what is the best case situation for your own well-being. But when it comes to increasing intensity, you have not made this connection yet, in part because those situations require intensity. So you are correct. Where you are not so wise is in not holding the big picture of how it could be perceived by the other person, who is clearly not coming from the same state of mind as you are. And especially in moments of confrontation where they might feel guilty and even fearful. This is why it is important that you still increase the intensity, but in a way that does not feel threatening to the other person. You will see, You now have enough motivation to hold you aligned when these circumstances arise. And they will. You know that they will. And it does not mean that it will be easy for you. You will have to practice staying centered and focusing on your long-term goal. Then you will have to consciously notice that the situation calls for intensity, and you will have to intentionally try out a new way of being intense. It will require practice, but you are a fast learner, very fast, especially when you receive direct guidance as you are getting right now. You know how to recognize that you are being helped and that it will benefit your well-being to try to master what for now is still new for you. You have never been afraid to try and practice and to apply what you feel might be helpful. This is why you are where you are at the stage of the game. At this stage of the game. This is why you are receiving and will continue to receive so many more blessings. This is why you recognize it so much that you are able to name it and share it and allow it to naturally and beautifully expand. This is why it is your mission to help transform your collective consciousness by uniting all those aspects of you who already know that they are ready. Thank you for continuing to write to me. Thank you for continuing to post these writings. You will soon be reminded a lot more often of just how much the world needs what you have to offer so that each person touched can be empowered to offer what they have to offer. This is the purpose of all life on earth, to offer your unique gifts and unique way of reminding all of us that you are me and that I am you. Wow, that is so powerful that I will stop this right here. Right here, we're gonna start a new. Oh, wow. Wow. I'm going to reread that right there. And we're going to start a new episode from here instead of being all one long one. This is the purpose of all life on earth. To offer your unique gifts and unique way. So find your unique way of reminding all of us that you are me and that I am you. That is such an easy way to help talk about spirituality, or at least, if nothing else, about that which I'm interested in. I am you, you are me, I love you. I'll see you in, the 5th episode, 342. I'll see you in the next episode.